That's exactly what the millionaire CEO realized the day he saw a woman being fired for helping his autistic daughter. The story begins on a cold Monday morning, the kind that makes the world feel heavy before the day even starts. Inside a huge corporate lobby filled with marble floors and rushing employees, a little girl stood alone, her tiny hands pressed tightly against her ears, her eyes trembling, her breathing fast and uneven. Her name was Alina, 7 years old, a child who didn't understand noise, crowds, or unexpected changes. She was autistic, and the world often felt too loud for her. She wasn't supposed to be there alone. Her father, Ayan Malik, a billionaire CEO known for being strict, focused, and always in a hurry, was running late to pick her up from her therapy session. He had asked his assistant to bring her to the lobby for just a moment. Just keep her there for 5 minutes, he had instructed. But 5 minutes had turned into 15, then 30, and the people around her kept rushing, talking, dropping files. Someone laughed loudly. An elevator chimed. A phone rang, and that was enough. Alina slid to the floor, covering her head with both hands. Her breathing turned sharp. Tears filled her eyes. People walked by, staring, some with annoyance, some pretending not to notice at all, except one woman. Her name was Maya, a cleaning staff worker in her late 30s, the kind of person most people didn't look at twice. She earned barely enough to feed her teenage son and her sick mother at home. Life had not been kind to her, but she had learned to be kind anyway. She saw the child curled up near the elevator and instantly rushed over. "Sweetheart, are you okay?" Maya whispered gently, kneeling beside her. Alina didn't answer. She rocked back and forth, whispering something only she could hear. Maya slowly removed the gloves from her hands and placed her palms softly on the ground beside her, not touching yet, just signaling safety. "I won't hurt you. You're okay. I promise," she said in the calmest voice she could manage. Then she noticed the lights above flickering. She knew autistic kids could be sensitive to brightness. Without thinking twice, she walked to the wall and turned the lights down in the lobby, something she technically wasn't allowed to do. The guards noticed. "Hey, you can't mess with the building's settings," one of them shouted, but Maya ignored them. She sat back down with the little girl, humming softly, the same lullaby she used to sing to her own son when he had panic attacks as a child. Slowly, Alina's breathing softened. Her hands dropped from her ears. She looked up at Maya with blurry eyes. "You're safe," Maya whispered. "Papa?" the little girl asked weakly. "He'll be here soon." And as if destiny was waiting for that exact moment, the glass doors opened and he walked in. Ayan Malik, tall, sharp-suited, one of the most feared CEOs in the country, freezing the whole lobby with his presence. His eyes immediately found his daughter. "Alina," he rushed forward and picked her up. She wrapped her arms around him tightly, still trembling. "What happened? Who let her stay alone?" he demanded. The guards pointed instantly. "Sir, this woman interfered with the building systems. She caused a scene. We were about to remove her." Before Maya could even explain, the building's supervisor walked in angrily. "I've told you people before. Cleaning staff have no business touching equipment. You're fired, Maya. Clean out your locker now." The lobby fell silent. Maya froze. Not again. Not after all the jobs she had already lost. Not when her sick mother needed medicine that night. She lowered her head. I'm sorry. I only wanted to help the child." "She's not your concern," the supervisor barked. Ayan watched everything quietly. His daughter tugged his collar. "Papa, she helped me," Alina whispered. Pointing at Maya, Ayan's eyes widened. "You helped my daughter?" he asked, stepping toward Maya. She nodded nervously. She was scared. "I just stayed with her." "And for that they fired you?" Maya didn't know how to answer. She only smiled weakly and murmured, "It's okay. I'm used to it." But something about that sentence, "I'm used to it," stabbed Ayan's heart in a way he didn't expect. He crouched down in front of her, something no employee had ever seen him do. "What's your name?" he asked softly. "Maya, sir." He looked at her hands, tired, cracked from years of harsh cleaning chemicals. He noticed her shoes, worn out, and her eyes, kind, but carrying years of silent battles. Ayan stood up, turned to the supervisor, and said in a voice that echoed through the building, "You're fired." The supervisor gasped. "Yes, sir. You fired a woman for being human, for helping my daughter. Pack your things." His voice grew colder. "Right now." Whispers spread through the lobby like wildfire. Then Ayan turned to Maya again. "But you," he said, his expression softening, "are coming with me." Maya stepped back. "Sir, I don't understand." Ayan smiled for the first time that day. "You helped my child when no one else did. That tells me everything I need to know about your heart." He glanced at Alina. "How would you like to work with my daughter? As her personal caregiver?" Maya's mouth fell open. "Sir, that's a huge job." "I don't think you'll be trained," he said. "You'll be paid 10 times what you earned here. And you'll have medical coverage for your family." Tears filled Maya's eyes instantly. "And no one has ever done something like this for me," she whispered. Ayan placed a gentle hand on her shoulder. "Then let today be the first time." Alina reached out her small hand toward Maya. "Stay with me, please?" Maya broke down completely. She wiped her tears and nodded. "I will. I promise." As they walked out of the lobby together, the strict CEO, his fragile daughter, and the woman whose kindness changed everything. The people who once ignored Maya now watched her with silent respect. Somewhere deep inside, Ayan knew. You can build companies, earn millions, own everything. But true wealth is the person who cares for your child when you're not there. And Maya, she didn't just get a job that day. She got a family, a home, a purpose. Sometimes, the smallest act of kindness becomes the biggest turning point in someone's life. And that day, everything changed for all three of them.